So, like, you have this ring of potential, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Stream started. So you have this ring of potential, turns into a ring, and a bracelet, and a ring. How am I turning this ring into a bracelet? Hello! JD's and Lintelman. Welcome back to Coven SMP. I'm going to do some evil scheming today. That's not a modded item. I don't even know if I'm going to be using super glue in this project. I just want to have it with me just in case I need it. Where's my remote? Where is my remote? Where is my remote? Why is it in here? What the heck? Now I just have to, like, landle about. Oh, I did do something cool, though. I put an Ender Source Jar over here, and then I have the other one just in my backpack, so I just am carrying Source around now. Hopefully it works like that. So, I have, you know, begun work on the machine. And I think what I want to do is I grabbed some supplies, just a few of them. You know, just a few supplies. And so we're gonna use some of these. You know, just a few of them. And then also I need to basically wire all this up because my plan is. Sorry, I'm actually real quick as a note, I'm actually still recovering from like being sick, so you know. Anyway, so my plan is what I want to do is I want to have it so that you press this button. And these get changed by these spell turrets Lonnie helped me set up. And then it sets off like a redstone chain behind a wall, basically. And it'll trigger a couple of things, and then finally it'll trigger a spell turret that is up here. Yeah, it'll trigger a spell turret up there. So first off, I need to figure out what the place looks like. I also don't know if I was, like, streaming when I discovered this. But, like, check this out. I think I need, like, a regular pickaxe for this. These repair pylons have, like, a duplication bug. I need to report this to the devs for Malum. Hang on, I need to get rid of these duplicates, actually. Sick. Whoa! Okay, that startled me. I forgot that there are monsters in this game. I'm gonna be totally honest. Sick. Okay. Anyway, let me... Is this a swear jar? Server's lagging slightly, I think. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, so these... Normally, if you, like, break them, it all breaks together. But if you just, like... Oh yeah, I forgot I did this. I'll explain that in a bit, don't worry. You can just use carry on to pick it up and move it around. And then I'll put that there, and there we go. I'm probably actually going to move that somewhere else later. But I made this belt of levitation that lets me, like, float, basically. Ow. Yeah, if I just crouch while I am in the air... Yeah. Why is all my armor on? Okay. Sick. Anyway, so, I need to basically, like, set up the room and set up the redstone signal, and for that, I need to know what's gonna happen. So, first off, I think instead of these steam whistles... Yeah, I think instead of doing these steam whistles, what I want to do is I want to have it so that it produces... Definitely going to produce some kind of noise. Oh, actually, let me do one whistle. Can I just get, like, a lever? I'm also gonna need, like, a ton of redstone stuff, maybe some torches. Let me just get, like, a full stack of that. I don't think I'll need comparators. And then I still need Shad's horn that they promised. And I need to find a weeping well so that I can make a fused consciousness, I think. Or alternatively, like, all the different steps, which means that I need several things, actually. Hang on. There we go. Did I? That's good. I like how that sounds. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna keep the fluid pipes. And then I'm literally just gonna make a full stack of redstone torches, because I never feel like I have enough. So, okay. So I'm going to need 3 of these, then 2 of these, but I'll only need 1 of them on the spot to turn into a fused consciousness. But it may not be a bad idea to just, yeah. There we go. Also, I added a pickup glyph so that I don't just leave crap on the floor everywhere. Okay. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna, like, literally just grab some cough drops. Because my throat's hurting a lot more than I thought it would be. Oh. Oh, why? Let's see here. What is my tail and ears apparently doing? Is my tail actually doing that? No? Did you guys just hear the horn honk outside of my apartment? That was wacky. Anyway, let me throw those in there and just grab some brass casing for now. Ah. Stop. Gonna have to figure out where those go in a bit. Then I think that this is a decent room layout. I think Pix made most of these chests. But I think only one of them has anything in it. Oh no, 2 of them have things in it. One of them is full of the resin that folks help me collect. Which I'm actually going to leave in that chest. And then I am going to as far as I'm concerned, I think this is all supposed to be Pix's stuff. Like, you know, they got fancy stuff, though. That's cool. Oh, I didn't realize that Trims did things. Can I trim my armor? I think that's the cost of being a mage. No trims. Use that one Megamind, please, chat. That one Megamind meme. No trims. So it's 3... See, I would like to be able to have... just some, like... Actually, I'm going to have it so that the wall comes... out this way, I think? I think that kind of works. I think this feels too close, actually. Yeah. And then I think I kind of like the idea of having there be like a circle here, basically. I'm slowly starting to get better at circles. How long has Matt been here? Alright, that's cool. Sick. I feel a little bit bad that I didn't notice Matt here. Well, I guess it's ovular. Ovuloid? Ovulish. Ovular, maybe? Why is that still there? You know, last time I was sick, fun fact, I beat Silksong, actually. Act 2, I kind of have just decided, like, I don't know if I really want to try and even go for Act 3, because I feel like Silksong is a lot harder than I enjoy. Moment. There we go. I feel like Silksong is one of those games that could really benefit from, like, difficulty settings, actually. I think that it would be genuinely really good if they had been able to add just a couple of accessibility things. Maybe accessibility is the wrong term, but like a couple of notes, a couple of things about... I'm gonna actually have 2 more arcane platforms / pedestals. So it's gonna require 8 more source stone. Which I do not have much of, so I'll just do that. And then 8 of this, 8 of that. Anyway, so my big thoughts about Silksong. Oh yeah, I still have this webcam plugged in because I was fiddling around with it for other things the other day. There we go. Now people can listen in on me talking about how I don't particularly enjoy Silksong. Are there still rabbits in here? There are. That's wild. Anyway. I'm not entirely sure why Pix made so much of the cavern. I really didn't need this much. Oh well. Ah. Maybe I don't need a belt of levitation. Anyway, so I feel like it would have been nice to just be able to have, like, a couple of toggles around, like, yeah, let's reduce big attack damage. Have a toggle in the main menu when, even if it's only accessible when you're first creating your save, I would have been content with that, actually. But having it so that there's an option for toggling a bigger attack, you know, the big, strong, scary three-hit damage attacks, that would be nice. I would be okay with that. I might actually want andesite casing on the ceiling. We're just gonna cover up this little maintenance hole here. Don't mind me. Anyway, or, you know, have an option about, like, being able to pick how many of your rosaries you lose when you die. And I feel like some of that stuff would negate things in the game. Like, for example, the entire mechanic of rosary beads. Or not rosary beads, rosary strings. Oh, you can't encase those. Interesting. But I actually do think that I would be okay with that. I would rather there be a mechanic that I look at it and I go, oh, that's strange. I think that is something that I don't need in this difficulty mode. Than to go, oh, hey, I'm playing a harder difficulty mode and wow, I could really use this. I might have lost track of how I was doing this, yeah. I think it also would be nice, and this is such a nitpick, but, like, it would be nice if they could have it so that the double jump button can be remapped to something other than your jump. Because you also have a glide, and when I first got the glide, I was like, oh, are we not getting a double jump? That's kind of interesting. Because the problem that I immediately realized is that you have, once you get a double jump, if you double jump, or if you want to glide, you have to double jump first. And it's not always a problem, but there were 1 or 2 times in which I went to glide and I jumped and, like, jumped into a painful ceiling, and I went, ouch. Because that's the noise that I make when I jump into a painful ceiling. He is returned. I think I want this all to be flush. I mean, let's throw up some lights, like, right there for now. Oh, wait, no, it is. I was correct, yeah, so it's this, and then that. The really nice thing about this is that I can also just, like, with this redstone link, I can just have it so there's a redstone link here, and then I can use all of this space for dealing with all of the rest of the redstone. Which, actually, I want to get some, ghost weave, I believe? Specifically, I want Ghost Weave so that I can actually still have, like, an access port, almost. I'll explain what I mean momentarily, don't worry. Excellent. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put... Oh, come on, really? It doesn't connect properly? That's a shame. Okay, in that case, let me go get some zinc. And literally, I'm just gonna have a copycat door back here. And so there will be a copycat door, and then I can just kind of, like, crawl up. Because this does need... Oh, wow. Alright, Lonnie. Yeah, that'll work. I still don't want to be testing it too many times, but that will work. Also, while we're at it, there was one other thing that I just remembered that I should do that I forgot to do. What is the forgore? Whoops. Hang on a second. Links. I need to just make 1 billion transmitters, huh? Okay. I think that's 2 stacks. Boy, nobody wants to let me have my way, huh? Okay, well, I guess there's no easy way to do it then. Shoot. And then I will lower the ceiling in here a good bit. A good bit, I say, by 1 block. One moment. Okay. So... as cool as all this brass stuff looks, I think I want to keep it andesite for now. I think that'll work, and then... this room lopsided. Oh, no, it's because this needs to come in. Then, if I just eat all of that. That looks a lot more symmetrical. Oh boy, another spam call today. That's wild. I'm getting so many spam calls on my phone. It's getting so obnoxious. I've gotten like 3 or 4 today. They always call me Patrick, too. It's not my name. Like they always call me Patrick. I wonder if they've ever seen SpongeBob. I bet that'd be a funny bit to just be like, if they pick up and they're like, "Hi, is this Beck?" I'm like, "No, this is Patrick." And then I like slam the phone down. And that's not why they do that. I don't actually entirely know why they do that currently. Kind of weird, though. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is such like a weirdly loud noise. Actually. Ah! Right. It does that. They're carry-on compatible-ish. Compatible-ish. I wonder if you can place a glass item frame on that. Let's blip up to the surface where there are rabbits still in my bathroom. I'm not sure how to feel about that one. Why are there rabbits in my bathroom? Well, okay, I know why there are, but, you know. Do you, dear listeners? If you think you know why there are rabbits in my bathroom, then that's reasonable. Because you may have seen it. You may have seen why there are rabbits. You may have seen why there were rabbits in my bathroom, in all honesty. Speaking of rabbits, I should check and see if all of the various animals are still outside. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sick. Awesome. Lovely. Very good. Very, very nice. Also, the other day, I tried making a thing with pigs in it, and then I drowned the pigs, and then the water froze, and so all of the pigs left, and now I'm sad and pig-free. Yippee. Once it stops snowing, I'm actually going to go back to working on this project. Just surrounding the burrow in wheat and wheat byproducts. I've just kind of stopped because it's a little bit annoying to have to deal with clearing out all the snow and then having to do it. Let's see here. And then I have, oh, the ghost weave. And this copper casing, I don't really need. Now that I have sent it out, now that I'm thinking about it, what if I do want the copper casing? Frick. It's fine, I'll just get it again later. Wait a minute. Aren't there, like, electronics and stuff that you can use? Yeah, there's like this Tesla coil thing I could totally work in. We'll charge items below it. Charge any forged energy items and more. It's also able to inflict damage on nearby players and mobs with a redstone signal. Ouch! Oof! My bone. Singular. I've only actually got one bone right now. You know how it gets some days. This would freaking better be enough transmitters for, like, everything. So genuinely, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I should set up a motor and other things. So actually, I guess I need to go back up. Actually, let me just put some of these away real quick. There we go. Okay. Okay, so how do these electric motors work? I think it's literally just, oh, wait. Changes the RPM of their output. Okay, nope, I don't need a motor. Something else. Is that really everything from the mod? Wow, it's a little mod. An accumulator, electrum block. Do they have like an electromagnet or something? Alternator, I bet that's what I need. Alternators require at least 32 RPM to operate. It generates energy from rotational force. That's all I need to know. Alternators. Forged compatible blocks. What's this accumulator? How does this one work? Multi-block. Okay, so it's big and pretty dramatic. Can store large amounts of electric energy. An input connector and an output connector will actively push energy to blocks placed on top and bottom faces. Okay. So it's just a big frickin' battery. So what is the difference between rods and wires? Ingots versus plates. Got it. Okay. And how do I make electrum? It didn't? No? Okay. Yeah, so silver and gold. Oh, I have a lot of silver, don't I? I mean, I've got an okay amount of silver. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just realized I should be using this grappling hook thing. I also should crush all this silver real quick. Why aren't you spinning? This thing was hooked up before, right? Right? Oh, I know what it is. It was probably when I started fiddling with things earlier. I literally just need, like, one large cogwheel. I already have planks, it's fine. Okay. So I also need all of my auto crafters from reserve. I want like 4 of these alternators, which means 7. Yeah, 7 iron ingots. Why not? That'll be enough iron. Okay. I am so glad that you're able to just, like, take a large cog, or a small cogwheel and turn it into a large one. That's actually a really good mechanic. There we go. Finish. Do it. Be complete. Thank you. Do these actually need Electrum, though? We'll get to that in a bit. And I need a rolling mill. Huh. Well, this stuff is getting delivered. Let me, go grab my frickin', There's my toolbox. Yoink. Friend. He wants to enter the laboratory. I shall instead return him to the bathroom. I will eventually make like a little like biosphere dome type thing to put all of my various little guys in. It'll be great. Everyone will love it. Rolling mill. Oh, how do I do capacitors? It is zinc sheets and quappa. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. An empty spool is yet more iron. I may need to go on another mining trip soon. Like there it is. Ah, let me at least like process that. Okay, so alternators require. So for 2 alternators, I'm gonna need. But I want 6. I want 6 alternators. So I just need 3 of these. Nice. Mince raft. Yeah. Welcome, Mosfet. Okay. Next up, the accumulators. How many of these do I need? So I need 1. And then I think this needs to be a 4x4, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 17 of them. And I need like a place to put this. What's the shape? So it's 3, then 5, and 3, then 1. I mean, I could just like shove it in here for now, because I'm gonna take it down when I'm done with all of this, is the thing. Whoop! Oh, I forgot that. I forgot we did this. Bop. 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 Okay, anyway, don't get distracted by everything in the world this time, me. Kind of amazing how little stress we're using on this network. Sorry, give me a moment. I just spontaneously turned into Beaker from the Muppets. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that they're like doing the Muppet Show again? They're making a Muppet Show reboot. It's kind of wild, actually. Weirdly excited for it. I really enjoyed the Muppet Show as a kid, as did my father. Just to point out how old the Muppet Show is. That's fine. Okay. So. Now, how do we power it? Through crime. That's how. Hang on. Sorry, I'm not actually certain that it's sheets. These were for... Yeah, okay, no, it is definitely for sheets. The letter H. Now I need 1, 2, 3, 4 copper wire for each alternator. Sorry, I need 12. Well, that's the wrong thing. 4 times 3. Yeah, that does equal 12. And then I need this 6 times. So I need 72 copper wire. So divide that by 2. So I need 36 copper sheets. And then... I really hope this works as well as I hope it does, you know? Electrum is gold plus silver. Gold. So we're just gonna do 2 things of 46. Okay. We'll put that away. Gonna dump that. Uh-oh. Why didn't that work? Ah. Electrum. Okay, so why didn't that work then, actually? Huh. Okay. Understood. It's just being pulled out too fast. It is not yet catastrophic. Now, I filter that. Swap this. That is the wrong barrel. The wrong Cheryl. Incorrect Cheryl. What the frick? Oh, it's a deny list. I thought, for whatever reason, I thought it was an allow list, and I was like, ah, andesite, yeah, that's weird, okay. Am I silly? Or stupid? And/or stupid? Maybe both at the same time? Yeah, I didn't need to have that, that funnel there. Where did the filter go, though? Oh, that filter may have just been abandoned. Oh. No, it's just still in there. No, the filter just fell in. Okay, cool. I am an expert at the create mod, and I think that everybody needs to bow before me, because I'm so good at it that apparently everybody needs to bow before me. Yeah, sick. Good job, me. This is for all of the spools, I think. Mostly for all of the spools for this. Oh, I also need 6 silly things, which I can just pull out of here. And then how do I make these? Can you get me 1 iron nugget? It's like a chimkin nugget, but like funnier because it's iron nuggets. Ah. I don't really need this, so I'll just clean Excuse me. Ah, automatic server restart. Let me close this. Let me see. Silly, something silly. Like I don't know, bread. Big fan of bread, actually. I made bread yesterday. Very cool. Oh wait, this was a 1 hour loop. There we go, that's better. What? One, two. Okay, let me start making sure that I can get everything plugged in for this correctly. Oh my gosh, wait, hang on. There we go. Hi, yes, sorry, server is back online, as you may have guessed and heard. And hest and gird, I don't know. There it is. And came back to Daleks? Oh, yes. Yeah, because the server had to restart. That's all. Don't worry, nobody was getting murdered this time. This time. Yippee! It works. This time. Oh my gosh. You? 4... 5, actually, sorry. This is going to be a very, very fun process. We are almost halfway through. What? Oh. Yeah, I messed something up there. Hang on. I think I messed something up. Okay, awesome. Next step is to do RTF generation. Yeah. Not RTF. RF generation. What is RTF? Hang on. Oh, that's a file format. Generating file formats. You know, the thing that everybody does all the time. Okay. So and now I need to do 2 Tesla coils. Alternatively, maybe I should do the accumulators first. Which I don't think I have the capacitors for, so let's do Tesla coils. So I need to get 2 of these, 4 of those, right? Why do I have a lever in here? Yeah, and then I also need the brass casing that's in here. Ah, 3 more copper spools. For each one. So that is 6 more copper spools. 1 copper spool is 2 of these. This is 1, 2, 3. No, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like Tesla coils are weirdly more simple to make than the alternators. That feels like a very silly thing to have said, honestly. I should definitely set up like a permanent station for this, even if it's just... yeah, something like that, I don't know. Then I need 8 copper rods. Okay. Now the recipe... I need to make a ton more andesite alloy. I feel like I'm always running out of the stuff. Done. Now, actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave one here as just like a, for future note, that's where I put them. Okay, next up... capacitors again, probably. Because I think I need 8 of them, right? Yeah, so I need 8 accumulators. Which means that I need 16 capacitors. Means that I need... That is how you make capacitors, right? Yes, good. And then they also need electrum wire. Maybe I should install a second mechanical press sometime. And how much wire do I need? I need 1 for each, so I need 16 wires, but 1 wire, so I only need 8 of these. Awesome. All right. Now, before I say this, I would like to preface this with, I like coffers. However, they are objectively better than a shulker box. Just as a note, you know, like... I think what I would probably do to rebalance them is I would have it so that when you first make a coffer, it is either very small... Actually, yeah, what I would do is I would have it so that it's very small, and as you progress through both the game and the mod, you unlock a thing that you can, like, mix with your coffer to just simply get better coffers. And so at first it would just be 1 row, and then like, oh yeah, with some nether supplies you get this, and with some, like, silver and a couple of other specific supplies from Hexrai you get this, and with some end supplies you get this, and with, like, some fancy scary end-game magic stuff you get this last row. There you go. Oh. Oh. I forgot that it used 2 until right that exact moment. Oh. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, so I just accidentally made extras of everything, because I didn't mean... Yeah, okay. I'm the best at everything in the world. Whole world, I'm the best at it. Wait, I need to figure out. How do I do this? Store wires. Electrum spool connects to high current connectors, but I don't actually need it to be high current. I need this to be a lower current. So I need more copper spools. I think I also need those. I also want to make some of those. That's just funny. I like that. Biomass? Really? That's so weird. So seed oil. Is from crushing seeds. And then you mix it with more plants to get biomass. Oh, that's weird, actually. Boy, I'm really glad that I'm so good at just, like, slapping my mute button. Because I've definitely, like, muted myself before I sneezed, like, 3 or 4 times now, and it's very helpful. Solid fuel, interesting. Well, I have a lot of seeds. So I can make a ton of seeds. And then I also have a lot of bamboo. And then do I just have like a spare basin? I do! Oh, I'm the best. Oh, I am the best at everything. I miscalculated. Again. So it is compacting. Do I have a spare press? Oh. I see. The plot thickens. Teddy thickens too! Let's actually... There we go. So now, if I just set up this mechanical press here, there we go. And I can also stoil. It's called stoil now. Hee-hoo. Then I need a door. Door. And then to make biomass, I just need bamboo and a bucket of this stuff, right? How much do I need per biomass, or per bucket, I mean? So this is gonna make like 30 of them. I think. Wib. Lonnie's abandoning us. Lonnie hates us, clearly. What the heck? Fine, I'll just use Ghost Weave then. I think it's Ghost Weave anyway. Genuinely, like, I don't know if Lonnie's alright. It's also the wrong one. I'm the best at this game. Lonnie, please don't go. Wacky. Okay. Oh, I also don't actually need nearly this many of any of these, actually. I also really didn't need this much biomass either. I only really wanted 2 of these. There we go. So, like, yeah, there's a difference with JEI. Not JEI, with Jade. But that's okay. This is also slightly more convenient to get out, for me to get out, than my previous strategy of walking into a hallway and then turning off the hallway. And then also when you get back in, you're like, oh, clearly this is the one that I go through. No. No, it is not, you fool. Well, time for me to potentially make a death ray. I really hope it's not a death ray. Uh-oh, Lonnie's at my house. Lonnie, I promise this is not my fault. I promise I did not make it bigger.
What happened?
I just told you I didn't do it!
What happened?
So, there is good news to this. This place was never a pale forest. So this isn't a chunk from our world.
How is that good news?
Because it means that we are less likely for our world to be collapsing, and it is more likely for another world to have shattered and a chunk of it to have collided into ours. Would you rather have your body ripped apart or get a splinter, Lonnie?
I guess the splinter, but like, is this the only part that's gonna collapse into ours?
I really don't want to know. I need to hurry and finish the machine.
Oh my god. How is the machine? Is it working?
No, it's definitely not working yet. But I have spent... I have spent a bunch of time gathering more materials for it. You want to help me install potentially, like, a death ray to it? It'll be great.
Need a death ray.
Huh?
Why do you need a death ray?
Mostly for the aesthetics, I'm gonna be totally honest.
Oh.
By a death ray, I mean... Tesla coils. I forgot to make connectors, gosh darn it. Hang on, how do I make those? Oh my gosh. Copper rods, andesite out. Do you want to make a group again, or like...
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Wait, hang on. Hello there.
Hi.
Hi.
So you need Tesla coils for aesthetic.
Partially for the aesthetic, also partially kind of as a just in case almost.
Okay. You need more casings.
Oh no, I've got a million casings. I mostly just need to make some connectors so that I can hook things up. I need to get the alternators connected, and then the only thing that will be left is I need to wait for Pix's Weeping Well, and I need to wait for Shad to hold up their end of a deal from a while ago.
What part of their deal?
I was promised a chunk of one of their horns.
Okay.
And I think that if I can get a hold of something like that, I can definitely get the machine online. But hang on, do you still call something online if it's like not on the internet?
Occasionally, as like, you know, not saying that it connects to the internet, but as just a way of saying it's working.
Okay, sick.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah. My goodness, you are so quiet today.
Am I? Or am I just...
You...
My mic's weird.
You were. I just increased the volume.
Okay, that's good. I don't know if it's my mic being weird.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say.
About?
I don't know. You're the one who knows. Listen, the only other comment that I can think to make about mics is Deltarune.
Oh no.
So I figured that it would be better to just go with a, well, you know what they say, and then just screw around.
There's too many Deltarune references.
Yeah.
You can't be having that.
Okay.
Too much.
So, my idea is I want to have it so that you press the button, and it first triggers... Thank you, Matt. Apparently Matt is on my stream, I think. I think Matt's watching my stream.
Great.
So the first thing is I want it to toggle on a long note of hitting these 3 steam whistles, basically.
Okay, that's possible.
I don't know if it's like a toggle on or more of like this part suddenly just has a really long redstone signal, and I'm not sure how to change the pulse length.
Oh, there's the pulse extender.
Yeah, that's probably good at changing pulse length, I would wager.
Yeah. Do I have? No, that's the pulse tower. Pulse extender.
Is it RPM that it needs? Yes. Okay. Oh, sick. Yeah, that'll do it.
They just appeared out of nowhere.
That's
Who would have guessed?
wild.
I know.
Honestly, it is mostly a matter of getting things put back in, like getting things put into place and figuring out just the redstone components of it, which, you know, that's 25% of every one of my projects that includes redstone.
Yeah. It can be tricky.
Yeah. Alright, let's just go over here and make water wheels. Hey, do you happen to have 6 rotational speed controllers that I could use?
You're so lucky that I actually do.
What the crap? I was saying that as a joke, dude.
Do you want half a stack of them?
Quite frankly...
Do you want half a stack of rotational speed controllers?
Quite frankly, I'm not going to turn them down. They are just annoying enough to craft that, yeah, I'll take it.
You don't have, like, an automatic one?
I have, one sec. I have an automatic thing where I put in the ingredients for, whatchamacallit, and then it crafts it. For precision mechanisms, and then it crafts it. But they're still kind of obnoxious and finicky to make.
I'll give you 16. I don't think you're gonna need more than 16.
If I need more than 16, then I really should just rework the entire machine at that point.
I mean, yeah. What are you gonna power? Are you just powering them with the steam engine?
Lonnie, I'm an idiot. I did forget that we have a steam engine.
You have the steam engine. Why are you using water wheels?
For alternators.
The steam.
You know what? I'm literally just gonna leave these random water wheels here. Not being smart, apparently. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to leave these fully functional water wheels here.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Dude.
I need to build one more of the steam thingies, though. Oh, that's right. I needed to test this. Can I just put this... Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Yo, check this out. That's kind of neat.
The floating deep slate steam.
Yeah.
Power.
Yeah, I could... Yeah, that'll work. I can do that. I can make that one work. Okay.
Why does this not have...
I had some on it earlier that I took off to make room while I was building.
Okay, why is there no water going through it?
What the... Why is there no water going through it? What the heck? What did it do to my infinite water supply?
It's not infinite anymore, buddy.
Oh, donkey spittle. I probably just took it from the wrong corner.
Probably.
Oh. Okay, well, that's fine. I didn't want to fix it anyway. Why did I say that like Patrick Star? I didn't want to fix it anyway.
I don't know, maybe you two are like related? I don't know.
I could see it. Ah! Who you calling a pinhead?
Oh, so this thing's gonna need more water to function at like max capacity.
Yeah, probably. I'm not very good at steam engines.
What are you using to power the pumps?
Water wheel.
Of course. It's always the water wheel.
Because that way if something goes horribly wrong with the steam engine, it doesn't, like, actually break everything.
Okay, but why didn't you use a larger water wheel?
Because I figured that a small water wheel would work fine. Listen, my guy, if I do something exceedingly stupid and create, it is almost certainly out of some flavor of laziness.
I am. We're making a big water wheel. This is. Oh god dang it.
Oh my gosh, you missed my spicy take on Silksong earlier. I forgot, yeah.
So you have these 2 water wheels.
Oh, it's overstressed now. Oh yeah, that's right, I have 2 water wheels because I think I was doing them at like the perfect speed so that 1 pump was handled by 1 water wheel.
Okay, we're doing 2 big water wheels, first of all.
Okay.
And then we're using a rotational speed controller.
Yeah, I just
so
didn't
we
have
don't
any
need
with
all
me.
these gears.
Yeah, again, I just didn't have any with me.
Oh.
There's something really funny about, like, me building something with Create, and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with this, and then you come over and you're like, ah, this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
I didn't say it's the worst thing I ever seen. I'm just saying, like,
You're
have
just
access
saying
to
that you
rotational
would
speed
love to have
controllers.
never seen it.
You have access to rotational speed controllers. Like, you might as well make.
Yeah, exactly. I might as well make spaghetti. Your spaghetti, if you would. You've heard of spaghetti code?
Might as well make use of them. Because, like, why else?
You've heard of spaghetti code, and now it's time for I'm bad at this. I couldn't think of. Anyway. There we go, because I need these to all be able. Why is that still in here? Oh, Lonnie, I do have something that I think will probably make you at least maybe not proud of me, but moderately less disappointed in me.
I didn't say I was disappointed. I'm
Your
just
tone
confused. I am simply confused.
Dang. I'll have
As
to work
to
harder
why-
to disappoint you then.
Why do you want to disappoint me? What
For
did
the
I
bit
give you?
more than anything.
There we go.
I'm sorry, do alternators have to be vertical? Or horizontal? Okay, no, they don't. I was terrified for a second there. I have an Ender source jar upstairs in my little farm thing, so that I just have
Good.
access to a constant, very slow, but consistent passive source of income.
That's good. That's
Get it?
good.
Get it, chat? It's a source of income.
But wow, I don't have gearboxes. I gotta craft them. That's crazy.
Yeah, gearboxes, man. That's all. That's all I got about that one. Just, man.
Man.
And then all of these need to be turned into push. Boy, I really hope this works. Because I've actually, like, basically never screwed around with Forge energy at all.
Really? You've never done anything with, like, mechanism?
I tried, and then I was no longer capable of comprehending it after about 20 minutes. I was also doing it in, all the mods 9 to the sky or something, and so I was already a little overwhelmed.
Nice.
Oh, okay. But I can just attach more nodes, right? How many are there here? Uh-oh. I lost track of it again. I'm the best at this game. There we go. Okay, I figured it out. There we go. And now I just have to desperately hope that this machine functions like I think it does.
Don't worry. I believe in your craftsmanship.
Sorry, not machine, this mod. Sorry, I need to make sure that this... Now I need to desperately hope that the mod functions like I think it does.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I totally can just do that. How do I make these? Copper spools, biomass, and redstone? Yeah, I can manage that.
Just trying to do this in the most space-efficient way that does not use a bunch of blocks that are unnecessary.
Why do I get the feeling that he's looking at me, chat?
No, I'm genuinely thinking in my head the ways to do this. That,
Yeah,
like,
but also
are not
it's
just gonna look like terrible.
Yeah, but it's also so funny to like constantly be like, man, you know, I wonder who would do that kind of thing.
Not everything's a jab against you, man.
Yeah, but sometimes it's really funny to act like it is. Like in this one specific scenario, I think that it's very funny that you're in the background trying to figure out how to do it efficiently, and I'm over here in the foreground just like, yeah, can you believe that some people don't do this efficiently? As I set down my 25th large cogwheel in the room.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I just walked in on a friend using the bathroom. I didn't know that lizards used toilets. Who house trained my lizard?
Just got. I mean, I don't know.
To be fair. Yeah. That's the end of the sentence. Just to be fair.
To be fair.
Oh yeah, I should probably figure out where I'm putting the Tesla coils. I wonder what their range is. Do you think the Tesla coils can work through blocks?
I don't know. I've never actually used them.
Huh. Well, I guess we're testing that in a bit then. Have you ever been electrocuted, Lonnie?
I've hit myself with lightning multiple times.
So the answer is yes. How do you feel about it?
Not good, actually.
That's a shame.
Don't you dare zap me.
This is less of a I'm threatening to zap you and more of a I'm promising that I will zap both of us.
Oh god.
This is not an act of This is not an act with malicious intent, my guy. This is just an act of stupidity at this point. Maybe not stupidity, ignorance. Ignorance is a better word for it.
Ignorance is your new best friend.
Yeah. I am currently quite close to ignorance, but by the time that I'm done with this machine, I will have forgotten its name. That sounded a lot cooler in my head. Okay, where did I put the ominous sludge that I made? You like sludge, right? Everyone loves sludge.
Sludge.
Yeah. Well, biomass, but basically sludge.
Interesting.
Yeah. Hey, have you found the biome for Aquamirai, by the way?
I have, yeah.
Okay, sick. Because, like, several months ago, I messaged Joe and was like, we should both totally go through, like, the Aquamirai thing, because I have minor thalassophobia. And Joe was like, yeah, same, me too, that'll be fun. And then I've put off finding it, mostly for lore reasons than anything.
Yeah, it's just the icy space.
Yeah. I may request, a map to it at some point or something, I don't know. To be fair, right now, it's a little bit hard to figure out which one is the icy place.
That's fair. That is
So if
very fair, actually.
Oh, wait, I think I need to, like, put a thing here. Click you here.
How is this order?
Now this pulls, this is the push node. Oh yeah, this doesn't have any electricity, does it? Nah. Huh. That's weird. These are definitely generating power. Does push mean that it takes power from here and pull and... No, these all need to be push. No, these are push. Does push mean that it pushes out power?
I think it means maybe it means pushes in. I don't really use these.
These are connected and pull. Doesn't Matt use this stuff?
He does. I mean, we can always just switch them and see.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, whoa, 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 something's going on.
You did it. You're getting electricity.
Somehow. What am I doing correctly?
Probably set these to be a faster speed and it'll make more power.
Yeah, probably. I'm mostly trying to just figure out how to do this, though. These are both push. Oh, does it need to be push to push, or... Oh, no, okay, so it's pull to push. Pull to push. And then this one is pull. Ow, 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 oh, ow, ow, oh, ouch. Okay, being electrocuted does hurt, actually. Ow.
I see that it works, though.
For example. Huh? Oh, is this out of power? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need to
Yeah.
make these things faster.
But it is pull to push, so let me... How do I get the wires back?
You don't get the wires back?
I don't know if I get the wires back. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? The wires are... Unless you suddenly have a bunch of copper wire in your inventory, I think the wire is all fully consumable and does not get renewed.
How much copper wire do you need?
Oh! Oh, no, they're... Okay, I get it. The spools are non-renewable. I am going to real quick toss you these rotational speed controllers again. Can you just pump these up to be bigger numbers while I go re-spool all this copper?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Okay. Let's make 2 sets of spools, and let's actually also just make more copper wire. Okay. Oh, that's weird, but the festive lights, I did get those back. Probably because it's more than just the copper wire, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put up some of these festive lights in my house, actually. I just like how they look. I figured that they, like, wouldn't have any, like, decorative stuff until they got powered. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay. There we go. Tiniest little Christmas decorations ever. Nearly in February as well. That's good. I'm a little bit disappointed that the Tesla coils don't like shoot out visible like jabs of lightning. Like, are you familiar with Alex's Caves?
Tesla would disappoint us.
Huh?
Nothing.
Are you familiar with Alex's Caves?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Tesla bulbs in the magnetic caves. I was really hoping they'd do that.
I get you.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, what the fuck? This is overstressed?
Oi. Swear jar.
Oh, sorry.
What the? Oh, because I used... Oh, interesting. Those will give you... Oh, I get it. So when you use the copper spools with festive lights, when you use the festive lights, they give you back the spools. The other ones don't for some reason, and that might actually just straight up be a bug.
Interesting.
Yeah. Man, cough drops taste nasty.
Do they?
Yeah.
Maybe you just have bad ones.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, these are ones that I bought at, like, my local corner store about 4 years ago because they were the cheapest ones and I was sick. Not 4 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I was sick at the time, and so I went, okay, I just need something for this.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Hello, are we ready to connect things?
Yeah.
I wonder if you can just... Like, I wonder if it works like this. And now I just sit here for a second and wait for it to go up. I don't think it's going up.
It's not going up.
Let me... Hang on, wait. It's... Isn't it pull to push? Or is it push to pull? There we go. Okay. And there we go. So these three... Yeah, the top three are the... What direction is this? Are the north... Are all attached to the northmost one. And the bottom three will all be attached to the southmost one.
Gotcha.
Look at me being moderately clever about this. Whoop. Okay. I am gonna be honest, I feel like this is a little bit unintuitive, actually. I feel like the push and pull are a little bit unintuitive.
Yeah.
Because it looks like pull sends out and push... Sorry, it looks like pull goes out and push comes in. Which is the opposite of what I would think.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, you're making forge energy.
For basically the first time ever,
Yeah,
honestly.
maybe the Tesla quit.
Yep, give me 1 second. Okay. Pull pulls from the block it's attached to. Push pushes energy into it. I guess. Ow. Ouch.
Wow, and it's still increasing the amount
Yeah.
of energy stored.
That being said, there's absolutely no way I'm plugging that into the machine. Oh.
See, this is the power of steam and not just using water wheels for everything.
Hey, Lonnie.
Uh-huh.
But what if I used 1,000,000 water wheels, Lonnie?
The server will hate you.
Yeah, that's true.
You will break reality by using water wheels.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to do anyway.
Oh no. Yeah, but we want those to be toggleable. That to be toggleable?
More accurately, we
Not
want it to be a
constant.
one-time thing.
Yeah. Which requires it being toggleable.
Do you have more server
Or
consoles
destroying
with
it.
you?
Let me see. I got console infrastructure.
That'll work. Can you just put one down on top of each of these? Very nice. That's cute. I like that. See, now it kind of looks a little bit like there's, like, you know, something going on between them.
Yeah.
Although... Looks really weird. Hang on. Does an infrastructure have, like, an are in it. Yeah. I have one of them that's just like a trajectory and the other one... Could just have them be more of these, more of the console drives. I just feel like having the one layer just looks weird, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it some time to fangirl. Also, Pix's stuff is just gonna be hidden behind a wall forever now.
You could always have a secret trap door. Let's do it.
Or I could just make him forget about all of his stuff.
You might not be able to gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss your way out of this one, Beck.
No, I'm not doing it out of the situation. I'm doing it into the situation. Come on.
You might not be able to gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss your way into this situation.
I think you're underestimating me. Or, alternatively, you're 100% right, and I will learn that lesson.
What if he hits you with the mace from a very, very high up distance? What if he...
Dang.
G mace hits you?
Dang. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I'm, like, just straight up stealing his stuff. I'm just not giving it back to him.
Yeah, just like how the British Museum is just not giving back its stuff to other countries.
I should give these back. I do not ever want to be compared to the British Museum.
That's what got you.
Like, honestly, the British Museum, absolutely no, I do not want to be compared to them. First off, they're British. They spell color with a U. Why would you do that?
Stop.
Yeah. I like how I'm gonna have to cut, like, a notch in the ceiling for this one, for this one steam whistle.
Why not just put the steam whistle down one?
Because I did not think about that, actually. Yeah, that would work. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Most of the problems that I face can be solved by, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Or actually, more accurately, can be explained by, oh, I didn't think about that.
Also, you ever gonna put blocks in these bite panels?
Huh? No, they
Yeah,
just
bite
they just look like buttons or wacky keyboard bits. I like it.
If only you could put a button inside.
That would be weird. That would be so cool. Quite frankly, if I finish up this room today, I might just go hunting for a weeping well on my own. Instead of waiting for Pix to finish his. I know that there's one somewhere
Don't
close.
you mean Sheeb?
Is it Sheev? I thought it was Pix.
Pix I don't think does any magic.
I think I have been getting Sheev and Pix confused for the entire season. One moment.
That's kind of crazy.
I'm gonna go pull up Discord and just message Pix and be like, "Hi, I sent you a thoroughly incomprehensible message the other day. I understand why."
Yeah, I don't think Pix knows what a weeping well is.
Sick. I am so good at remembering names. go. Okay, that'll work. I am so thoroughly vibing right now, because last night I ran the first playtest of Tog Widow. And the only complaints to it were our support player said that they did not feel like they had enough to do, and I need to rework the range system, because right now 60 meters is like the basic like gun attack, basically. Like if you've got a gun or a bow or something, it's 60 meters. In conversion to the 5-foot standard for 1-inch squares.
Right.
That would be, and I do need to pull out a calculator for this because I am bad at math. 300 feet.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm probably gonna change it. I'm probably gonna like either cut all of the ranges in half or into a tenth. Or into a third or something, not a tenth.
I guess that could work out. I don't know that much about the range system beforehand for me to comment and just be anything other than yep, yeah, that sounds good, yeah.
Well, 1 meter is the basic the base number because metric system is good. What the frick is wrong with Americans? Why don't we use metric?
Because I think Carter tried, was it Carter or Ford that tried doing it, and then everyone called it communist?
Can we, like, try again, though?
I mean, scientists already use it.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't just the normal people use it, too, now? Like...
I mean, we use it in soda bottles.
Yeah, what's with that? Like...
I don't understand why that is. Like, why are like the soda bottles?
Do you think that do you think it's a safety hazard to just have a raw copper wire here? I think it's fine.
Yeah. What if OSHA comes?
My guy, if OSHA comes here at all, I'm screwed. In order to get down this shaft, they're gonna shatter their legs.
Well, I mean, that's a skill issue. This isn't, you know.
Additionally, I am not zoned to make a secret layer at all. Like either the one up there or this one. This place isn't actually properly zoned for that.
Well,
I wouldn't call this illegal. I would just call it extracurricular legality, maybe.
It is. There aren't laws yet, so you can't violate them.
Yeah, I guess the problem is that OSHA just naturally spawns wherever there's a work site.
Yeah.
Though, to be fair, this isn't really a work site, technically speaking. Unless you count, like, my garage where I assemble Pinewood Derby cars, a work site. I know this is like a step or two above that, but...
But yeah, why do soda bottles use liters?
The bit.
The bit?
The bit.
Because water bottles, you basically use liters, because most like the water bottles are like 500 milliliters, which is
this is surely safe, right?
Do you have like do you like getting electrocuted? Is it a hobby?
Less of a hobby and more of like a... Oh, it sags in the middle. Oh, gosh darn it.
Please finish the sentence, because...
Less of a hobby and more of a... incidental... Not fixation.
You are so glad Joe isn't here. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh yeah. To be fair, I feel like if Joe were here, every one of these conversations would have gone differently.
That is fair, but this one would have especially gone differently.
There we go. Less of a hobby and more of a series of of repeated coinky dinks. Yeah. Wait, these ones did give me my spools. What? Oh! Oh, they give you the spools when you unwind it. Oh my gosh, should I send all... Okay, whatever. It's good. I'm fine. I'm good at this.
The engineer.
Do we have Create Deco? I don't think we do. Because Create Deco has a ton of, like, little warning signs, including one that's, like, a little warning sign for a lightning bolt that I was just gonna, like, smack right here and be like, there we go, it's officially a warning.
Just gotta add your own sign. Okay, you can't expect others to do it.
Yeah, I guess. Isn't there like a... Oh, glyph of discharge. I can just put a glyph of discharge on the wall.
Sure.
That's actually, genuinely, that's a good bit. I like that. Okay. What's the floor going to be made out of?
I mean, what blocks you got?
Couple of them. A lot of spruce.
I have 148,000 cypress logs if you want any.
Actually, those could look really cool, honestly.
Okay, here you go. I'm just gonna vomit out all the cypress logs I got.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but
Please, not all of them.
this is not even close to all.
Yeah. Yeah. That's only like, you know,
This is
a
not,
few dozen.
This isn't 1% of the cypress logs I got.
Oh, goodness.
I left on my tree farm too long.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Okay, you want to see something cool?
Oh, good. These do float. Yeah.
Oh wait, let me reset the spell. I can just do this. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
but they're facing the wrong way.
on the right. Oh.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yep, that's why I don't do that.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna.
Wait a minute. Are there two different strands of lights here? Do you see the Z fighting in these lights?
Yes.
That's weird. Are they happening on the other one? Oh, I wonder if it accidentally spawned two separate objects.
Huh.
The best part about being an amateur game developer is that I have a rough understanding of what's going wrong in some games now.
I would think that would be kind of. Well, depends on how it is. Sometimes it might be frustrating.
I've actually found that it is easier for me to deal with a game being, like, poorly designed or buggy if I can understand why these bugs are happening.
That's fair.
You know, like, A Hat in Time has a ton of, like, really wacky collision stuff. And that is literally just because they are literal boxes around collision. Oh yeah, you know, this first level that they made for the game doesn't actually have any domes where the domes are. Yeah, it's because they probably couldn't figure out domes yet.
I don't think that's a skill issue.
Huh?
Nothing. I just said.
I see. Oh, I can't scrap people out of the way. Oh, I do like how these look. They look like carpets almost. I think it's really funny how many logs look like carpets when you place them down.
Yeah, all the texture limitations, I guess.
Yeah. There's one over here that I misplaced, and it was the wrong direction. Wahoo! This actually genuinely looks really good, and I'm almost certainly going to use more cypress logs in other stuff later. It also looks like an electrical fire
storage system.
It also looks like an electrical fire waiting to happen, because it looks like we've got like a... What's the term?
Well, you said it just
a shag carpet.
Use, so.
Yeah. Oh, hey, the accumulator's full. Awesome. All right. And now time for the silly part. And by silly, I mean the objectively worst part of this.
What are you...
Lonnie.
Yeah?
Where did you just go? What the frick? I thought you were right behind me. Lonnie.
Yeah?
Redstone.
Not redstone.
For somebody who made a very large minigame fairly recently on another server, I am shockingly... I dislike redstone quite a bit, actually. Well... I dislike struggling around with redstone. I feel like redstone is versatile, and sometimes that's not always in its best interest. Does that make sense?
Fair. Yeah, so what are you trying to redstone up?
The sequence of activation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't you just do, like, pulse?
Probably.
There should be ways to do, like, pulse delays.
I mean, yeah, probably. It's just... Part of the problem is I'm not sure if I can actually even test it, is the thing. Like, I can't test the timing stuff because it's gonna show the dear listeners that I'm currently on stream with what this looks like early. Yeah. But my intent is I want it... Let's see, so we have a receiver here. Gonna clear that out. So immediately, this is gonna need to split off. Let me do it in a direction that I can actually, that I can actually expand in. The moderately hollow wall for some reason. What the crap? Why is it moderately hollow? Like, it's such a joy. Yes, MOSFET, absolutely. It is such a joy when it works. And I don't know enough about redstone to make it work. Lonnie, there should be a Steam engine thingy in my ordering system. Will you go grab it for me?
Okay.
Okay, so these are currently disconnected, so I can... That is perfect. Okay. Hang on. I am very good at this, I promise. So this is 3 seconds. So it's gonna do this, and also it'll split off. Hang on. No, I need it to split off before it does that. Is there a pulse extender that I can use that delays for 3 seconds? Or do I just have to use repeaters until it hits 3 seconds?
You can inverse, I think.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's right. Hang on, I know how to do that.
You just...
So the problem is, though, hang on. What I want to do is I want to have it so that this... So you hit the button and this starts making sounds. And then these start spinning after another short delay. And then everything goes wrong, and then the last step goes off.
I mean, you probably would need different wireless redstone links.
Yeah, probably. That's fine. I've got like a full stack of these things, almost.
Yeah. So you can just set it so that the different ones get activated just at different times. That's it.
Yeah. That's not what I said. It's like that. Let me also actually... have a repeater do a delay here. Tell me if that repeater goes off, please. Oh, wait, actually, I can see it from here. Yes, it does.
Yeah,
awesome. And then... Why is it... Oh my gosh, 40 ticks is 2 seconds? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and then that will activate the wheels, which will just use the wet frequency. The wet frequency. Oh wait, that one actually does need to be inverted, though. Yeah, wait, hang on, I need to wait for them to stop. I forget that they're like a momentum thing instead of just toggle on, toggle off. Yeah. Oh wait, I need one of the latches. The power... I don't remember if it's a powered latch or a powered toggle latch. I think it's a powered toggle latch. Yeah, I need a powered toggle latch.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, how do I make those? It's a lever, some stuff. I think I can just make one right here. Hang on. Where are my redstone torches? Where did I just put those?
Look in your inventory.
Oh, I know where I just put those. Repeaters. Let me also order another stack of stone while I'm ordering some sticks. Okay. Like basket time. No Kafifi and regular Kafifi. Okay. Oh my gosh, whoa, a bunch of powered toggle latches materialized. Thanks! Okay, now those should slow down and stop. And I think, actually, if I just... Oh, this doesn't need to be a timer. This needs to be a delay now, actually. Should it be a longer delay, do you think? I think it needs to be a longer delay. Where is my waiter boy? Oh, I thought about water. Hang on. I have this fun rule for myself where whenever I think about drinking water, I have to drink some water. And it actually does wonders at keeping me hydrated, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, whatever works.
Yeah. Oh, whoop. Dang, okay. Anyway. Wonder why my computer does that. I don't even know if it shows up on stream, though, so... Hey, Lonnie, do you still have the stuff to trigger the, whatchamacallits that we did the other day, off-stream?
You mean the... like... the spell turrets?
Yes, those. I forgot what they were called.
Isn't it just... I mean, I just used the crystal ball.
Yeah, sorry, hang on. I want to verify what I am saying. Ow.
Which thing do you want to activate? You want to activate these, right?
Yeah.
You just change that to whatever you want.
Sick. Okay, rad. Order. There we go. That's what I'll use for those. I'm gonna be honest, I do really like the, Whoa! Okay.
Not the redstone button.
I like how that sounds.
Yeah.
I like it. That's a good. That is a good. Okay. So then... So after all of that triggers, I need something that is going to take a long pulse. Well, does it need to be a short pulse again, though? I don't think it does. Let me just... delay it. Man, I'm so good at redstone, dude.
There's gotta be a way to delay these things for longer.
They're really freaking it better be, yeah. Let me know if you find a better option. Can you stand at the very end of that and tell me when that last bit of redstone lights up?
Okay.
And then that, okay, awesome.
Now.
Okay, so that is... That will probably be what I want. So there we go. If I add one or two more things, that means that things will go wrong just at... Oh! I'm going to move that water bucket off of my hotbar. Things will go wrong just at... More accurately, everything else will trigger just as the music stops, basically.
Okay.
I like that. Then,
That's good.
gonna have it split up into 3 things going on. Oh, I need to go grab the stuff that I ordered for their thingy.
You could actually, we could just use pulse repeaters.
What's that?
It puts out a redstone pulse after a certain delay. It's like a repeater, but like with the longer views, I guess.
Yeah, that would work.
That would work better than this.
That would work better than, like, what, 7 repeaters or something?
Yeah. Let's see.
Sick. Can I yoink one of those? Oh. That's slightly more than one of them.
Well, you're probably gonna need more than one.
Will I? Actually, wait, I do need repeaters. Okay, so this is 3 seconds. How many ticks is that? A few of them. We'll have it be a 5-second wait, roughly, and then... Let's see how this looks. Because honestly, after I wire up everything else, I can't test it anymore. There we go. And then... let's see... This pulse repeater will be for the last... Here we go. So immediately... Can I help you, sir? Okay, and then I actually need to go in and slightly adjust this console that I broke earlier. Don't worry about it. There we go, it's fine. Decorations are finished. So that'll go off. Followed by... And I'm going to stagger them in space so that it's also easier to tell which one is which. These will pulse? Should they also extend? Yeah, these will pulse and hold for like 10 ticks, which may be enough time to actually, like, ouch, but it'll be fine, I'm sure.
Why not just set this for... Oh, wait, this... Oh, this...
So these are connected to the Tesla coils in there.
Okay.
Wait, this is the wrong direction.
No, for a second I just thought you put down 2 extenders and 2 repeaters. I'm just like, why not just double the time?
Yep. Did not realize there was a button there. I could not see that. Okay. I think it's ready. I think the machine is almost ready. We just need Shad's horn. And also all of that nonsense from the Weeping Well. So, come on back into the main room and I'll close up the area. Do not press this button, please.
But it's a big red button. No.
Lonnie. I think that if this thing starts without all the components, including me, it could kill everything. I don't know if kill is the right word, but crack, maybe? Do you want any of the
Okay.
stuff back that you handed off?
No.
Okay.
Just be careful, because, you know, anyone else who goes in, they might not be able to resist a big red button.
To be fair, how are people going to get in? If I'm not here to let them in.
People do be strange.
Alright. I'm just going to set up a sign over here that just says, for lore reasons, do not touch. You want to help me go on a quest to figure out where the frick a weeping well is?
Yeah, why not?
Because I know there's one in this area.
There's one that is... I think I have an idea as to where there might be one. But you'll have to follow me.
Oh. Real quick, hang on. I need more of the little, like, pedestal holder thingies from Malum, actually. Runewood item stands, I think, is what they are. Let me go double check the name. Oh! The floor is open. I forgot that I did that. Would you mind fixing that if you could?
Yeah.
Sick. I'm gonna go upstairs and make a million Runewood item stands. I think. Let me test this. Okay, yeah, no, I can definitely I definitely did not forget that I needed to put down a warning sign saying, hey, actually, genuinely, please don't touch this right now.
Yeah.
There we go. You think that works?
Probably.
Sick. If it doesn't, I'm gonna sue whoever touches it. Realistically, Joe?
You can take all of her money.
I'm gonna sue her for her left leg and her upper spleen.
That's a little excessive.
Should I do lower spleen?
Maybe don't, like, sue someone for their body parts?
They're no fun.
Look, I'm just saying, like, that's weird. And
Yeah.
also, concerning how Joe's really into cannibalism, she might think that that's an act of love, you taking it.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's true. I will sue her for an IOU. Which, based on the way that Shads responded in, like, the first week of the server, apparently that's terrifying.
Okay.
Anyway, you want to go on an adventure to find a weeping well?
Yeah, but idea of where there might be one. Let me
Sick.
just...
I also have an idea of where one is. I know there is one underneath the Burrows territory. I just don't know where that is. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of thought that it was gonna be really close to my, I don't know, my lair, I guess. I guess it's my lair.
You should come by my base.
Okay, 1 second. I kind of like how I built a train and then almost immediately everyone went, actually, you know, this train doesn't really help too much.
It's cool.
It's very cool, and now I actually understand how trains work, which is great. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a death ray shooting into the sky.
Oh yeah, the map built a warming machine. So there's no more snow.
I feel like that's going to backfire, and it's just going to get too hot, and then I'll actually just
Probably.
die, because I am better built for cold than hot. Just saying.
Alright, come with me. We might have to do a little breaking and entering.
What?
I mean, I don't think the person we're breaking and entering will care. But
Okay.
mainly because he shows the place off all the time. We're going to Sheev's place.
Oh, okay, cool.
He showed the well. It's just
I'm gonna need to change the music for that. My guy, I can't get in.
What do you mean you can't get in?
I jumped too high. I can't get in. There it is. Got it.
Okay. Follow me.
Give me a second. I need to adjust the music. One moment, I need to adjust my stream music because this is objectively a little bit spooky, actually.
Mirage tree. Herolith be crazy.
Nope, that is much too chill. How about... this one? Oh.
Okay, follow me, I think, this way?
What is this stuff?
Apparently it was an accident, but let's go this way.
Yeah, I need to get off this stuff as soon as possible. That is...
Let me see.
What? Hang on.
There's supposed to be
There's
some
something...
kind of elevator around.
There's something weird about that now that I'm thinking about it. And familiar. Don't like that I apparently only remember the concept of that stuff and not the stuff itself.
Yeah, that's not good. Hold on. I'm gonna snoop around quickly and see if I can find where that elevator is located, because I know it's gotta be somewhere around here.
Are we sure it wasn't the massive pit that was directly nearby to all that blight?
No, that's not where the well is. That was apparently an accident.
Yeah, well... Still kind of scary, actually.
Is this like, where is the... It's supposed to be around. It's not like we wouldn't know where it is, because I remember
Wow.
it took me here.
What in the world happened to all this ice? So there's actually not music here. This is just the ambience of the thing. Gosh darn it.
Huh. Guess it's not around here?
What are the odds that if we message Sheev, they'll get online?
I mean, you can just ask for the chords to it, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, but also it would be cool to, like, message Sheev and be like, hello. Tell me.
We're on a mission.
Hello, I wish to find the sad well. Okay, well. Guess I'll have to fall back on flashback.
it is not as close to his base as I thought it would be. But that's something.
This blight stuff, like, actually genuinely freaks me out a little bit.
What?
Oh, there's an elevator right here, dude. Right where we teleported.
That's not where the well is.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Ours floor, magic floor, the magic floor. Why is it 87634?
It's because of shenanigans.
I'll message Sheev real quick. Well, that's good. I will. What is that? What is the vessel and the device? They don't? Oh, that's concerning. Okay, cool. Those don't show up in JEI. I'm definitely not a little bit afraid. Anyway.
Oh yeah, they're like hidden.
Oh, that's whoop.
Okay, well I need to go for bed, but I'll probably be back on in 30 minutes to an hour.
Sick. I'm actually probably going to be gone. Oh, very soon. I need to be heading out very soon, actually.
Okay. I'll try and do some snooping around your place and see if we can find...
You said it's Sheev, right?
Yeah, sheep.
I want to double check.
Yeah.
What's their name on Discord? Actually, don't tell me their Discord information real quick. Do not tell me that.
It's Nunya Business.
Ah, of course. Sick. I will honestly probably just have to find wherever the well is. Oh, okay. Need to get off of this stuff. Don't like that. I will probably just find one on my own later.
Okay. Sounds good.
By the way, check out what I can do.
Yeah, I can do that too. It's because you attach the elytra to the...
No? Hang on, let me,
You just keep floating. Why do you keep floating?
Magic. Obviously.
Oh, you have the belt of levitation.
I have the belt of levitation. I got it mostly just for the flavor of... I mean, I am a wind mage.
Yeah. Works.
I also remembered that I do actually have this grappling hook.
Yeah, but, like, you got magic to fling yourself up to places.
Yeah, but this is fun.
That's true.
Anyway. As I'm slowly sliding along the floor, let me just... teleport home. My guy, did you just try to join me in the bathroom? There's only one toilet in here, sorry.
I just wanted to work back to your place.
That's the bit. The bit is that the teleport always sends you to the bathroom. Oh. Mine do, anyway. Because, actually, I am going to be honest, I feel like it is entirely reasonable for someone to wander off, and you go to their house, and you're like, oh, where are you? And then they walk out of their bathroom, and they're like, yeah, sorry, I've been in the bathroom for 20 minutes, you know? Slightly more reasonable than, yes, I was just in the broom closet rearranging my poppy and ilium, you know?
And your human skull.
That is not a human skull. That is a skeleton skull, my guy. You know skeletons aren't from humans, right? They're actually an entirely unrelated species. They're technically a kind of beetle. Skeletons are technically a kind of beetle. You have no idea how much it upsets me. What?
I don't know if I believe you that that's
well,
a skeleton skull.
In a similar... Oh, you don't believe me that that's a skeleton skull. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that you were doubting that that skeletons were beetles.
I don't think that's how that works in this world, but
Well, prove it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. See you later, dude.
bye.
Bye. Thank you for helping me finish the machine. Oh wait, I need to name it. Hang on.
Of course.
I need to
Of
get the
course.
name.
I'll see you around.
See you later, dude. Oh, there he goes. Need signs. Yeah, so I probably should be ending the stream pretty soon. Boy, it's nice how quick that is. I guess that is the problem of having a base that is as spread out as this one is. It's literally just that, like, yeah, you know, this kind of takes forever some days. Nice, I parried the fall. Okay, what did I call it? Let me actually have it so it's like up, down. That's not a word. Wait, actually, can't I just... There we go. The chromatic latency eraser and variance energizer. Not entirely sure why that hurts. Can I put it... Okay. Cool. That's sick. Okay. So hopefully on next week's stream I will have the materials that I need and I will be able to do the last step of succeed. So I'd like to thank you all very much for coming. If you're interested in more content from me, then like you know where to find it. You've been on the internet before. You know where the links are, and you know what they are, and you know what I want you to do. You know, I don't need to tell you how to use the internet, I assume. Check out my YouTube. It's cool. Hopefully by the end of February, I'm gonna have a new video up on there. I was working on it this last weekend, and then I got sick, which was really annoying. Also, additionally, you guys should keep an eye on various projects that I'm doing. I am actually theoretically going to be releasing like an introduction video for Tog Widow maybe soon. I don't know yet. So you know, you'll see that sooner or later. As always, I'd like to thank you all very much for coming, and I hope that you have a lovely morning, evening, and I'll see you again another time. Goodbye.